Evening. Um, I'm on investigation tonight, guys, on my own. So if you bear with me, I'm just gonna set a few things up, um, stuff like that. So if you give me a minute. Yeah, guys, if you just give me a minute, just to set a few things up. I've literally been here a couple of minutes, guys. Okay. Obviously, I'm out here on my own tonight. Carl's not very well, so he's staying at home. I've got some amazing. Let me spin you round. I've got some amazing activity going on with the K2s at the moment. They're both pinging up bright red. I don't know if you can see it. If I turn this light off, you can see them. They're both pinging up bright red, and that REM pod was going off just a minute ago. So hopefully we'll get to that to go off again in a minute or a little bit later on. That was going off before I went live, but what I did manage to do is start recording. So I will be putting that up in as a short, so you guys will get to see that REM pod was actually going off. The REM pod was going, and the sensible was going off at the same time as well. Now, I've got a couple of bits with me tonight, as you can see down there. I've got an old World War II bullet casing, a war medal, and I've also got a German hat there as well. So I've brought them along with me tonight for some trigger objects. So hopefully we can get that going. But I'll just show you the flags here. It's quite windy, as you can see, guys, so I do apologise in advance for that. Hello, mate, welcome. Thank you for joining me this evening. So you've got the Canadian flag there, and then you've also got the UK flag, which is blowing in the wind up there. Excuse me. What's up? Thank you for joining. What's up? But yeah, so guys, it is just me out here tonight. Look, these K2s. They're really going for it this evening. Yeah, it's just me here tonight. I'm on my own doing a solo investigation. I will try and stay here for as long as I possibly can. It is very cold. I'm hoping I'm going to get at least 2 hours out of tonight's investigation, depending on how much the battery lasts. Hey, Tager 17, Soldiers Graveyard. That's going to be tough business. Yeah, it will be. I've already had the REM pod going. And I've got some trigger objects that I've brought along with me: World War medal, a German soldier's cap, and a bullet casing as well. There will be a short or a few shorts going up, because before I come live, I just managed to get the recording going, and that REM pod there was going off. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we can get that going tonight as well. Hi, Soul Sisters, thank you for joining in. So, spirits, I'd just like to introduce myself. My name's Daryl. I've been here a couple of times before in the past with my friend Carl, who's obviously, he's not with me this evening. But so spirits, you've been making my REM pod go off, and someone's affecting the K2s at the moment as well. Guys, we are in the middle of absolutely nowhere, okay? Just up the road, just up here at the top of this hill, just along there is a road, so you might get the odd car coming past, but other than that, we're completely alone. I think the nearest house is probably like 3, 4, 5 miles away. I'm really out here alone this evening, so it's just me and you guys. So if you see or hear anything, guys, let me know. The pole's there, it keeps pinging. It does keep pinging on the pole there, and it does keep sketching me out a little bit. But yeah, welcome to everyone who's come in. Please smash that subscribe and that like button for me as well. I really appreciate that. Hello, as the spirit, how old you were when you died? Yeah, so that's a good question. So spirits, obviously I know that a lot of you were young servicemen who unfortunately died in the war. Would you be able to come through and tell me how old you were? I've got a device in my pocket which I'm going to turn on now, and you'll be able to use your voice and communicate to me through that device. So let me just set this up, and then spirits, you might be able to talk to me through this device. God, guys, you don't realise how cold it is out here as well. So let me just turn this on, start this. Oh, the ball's going, guys. The ball's going. Spirit, who's there touching the ball? Could you make the REM pod go off behind it, please? Could you please tell me how old you are? Let's say 3, 2 and then something. Oh, the ball's gone. Could you please... Thank you for coming through to us, spirits. Thank you for manipulating that ball. Do you like the World War medal? That was the Victory in Europe medal that the soldiers were handed. They were given them at the end of World War II. Are you sad that you didn't get one because you passed away? Hey, Jonathan. Thank you for coming in, bud. Could you tell me your name through this device that I'm holding in my hand, please? No, you don't just need a Ouija board, Tages. There is hundreds and hundreds of different ways of communicating. Spirit, could you tell me your name? Juno, are you here? I know that your pictures are here and you died here. So guys, what I haven't told you yet is several times, but the major one was over here in this direction, about 2 clicks over in that direction. There used to be the runway for the soldiers who would be able to get on the planes here and go over to France, over to Normandy. And there was a massive accident. The plane, for whatever reason, it didn't take off properly, and it ended up crashing into the trees, and it burnt everyone who was on board. This place here has been erected for them soldiers, okay? So it's not just for the soldiers of World War II who are here. It is for soldiers that died in the unfortunate plane crash. They were Canadian. So spirits, could you come closer and tell me what's going on here? We've been here before, and we'll come back again. Yeah, you know that. I'd be sleeping under that cross too. Hey, Darklight, welcome. So like I said, spirits, my name's Daryl. Could you tell me yours? Juno, are you here? Who touched that REM pod? Could you touch this REM pod again for me? This one here? Could you touch that for me? There's another one over there, if you could touch that one. And I brought some objects with me this evening that you can play with. No, it just said no. When are you going to Scary Hospital Haunted again? We'll probably do that later on in the year. We don't want to go back too soon, too quickly. We've got a few big locations coming up over the next couple of months. 22nd of February, keep it for your diaries, guys. We're going to Devizes, which is in Wiltshire, and we're going to go and investigate the old town hall. So we're really looking forward to that. Spirits, could you please touch that REM pod again? If I move back a little bit, give you some space. Could you touch that REM pod? But these guys, look, these haven't stopped. They're going really strong. Private Fred Vincent, are you here? Guys, did that just say Fred? Fred, are you here with me? I'll just say here. Fred, if you're here with me, there's some little balls down there on the floor, or on them little stumpy things. Can you go and touch one of them for me, please? They won't harm you in any way, shape or form. Ball, yes, ball. Could you go and touch the ball? I just want to communicate with you. Share your story. We thank you for your service. We do thank you so much for your service. Would you be able to come and communicate with us? That's just said yes, guys. And it's just said angel. Are you an angel? Well, that was quite loud. I don't know what that was. It's very cold, isn't it, spirits? Would you be able to come through and help warm me up, warm each other up? Would that be okay? Very, very strange, guys. You've got just some random person on a push bike in the middle of the forest with me. Bit weird, bit much, but alright. Whatever floats your boat. Hey, Phoenix, thank you for coming in this evening. Nice to see you. Spirit, whoever touched that device earlier, could you please go and touch it again? Let me move that device, guys. Let me put it closer. So I'm going to put it down there with the medal and see if we can not get it to go off. But these guys, these are still going strong. I can't believe how strong these are. When we've got other videos up on YouTube of this location, and the K2s have never been so strong here. Please feel free, guys, as well, to drop your links in the chat. Please feel free to do that. If you can, also go and check out my great friend over in America, Crossover Paranormal. He also does amazing work, and you get to see some good investigations from on the other side of the pond. So spirits, I know it's probably a bit weird. Like I said, last time I was here with Carl, who I'm missing tonight. I don't like coming out on investigations when he's not with me. I don't really like doing it, but I really needed to get out of the house. I wanted to get some filming done. We're so close to getting to our 350,000 view mark, and I just wanted to try and get us a little bit further along, you know. But yeah, oh God, I wish he was here with me right now. So if you're here, bud, and you're watching it, yeah, put your shoes on, mate. Come on down. Thank you for making the K2s go off, spirits. I'm going to change the device that I've got in my hand, and I'm going to use something slightly different to see if I can get any names coming through to me. Obviously, Carl normally has the necro meter. Xanadu. That's the first word that's come through straight away. Xanadu. I've got a slightly different thing, which was built and created by a paranormal group called Ghost Dimensions. 1833. Yeah, it was built and created by Ghost Dimensions, who are a fantastic paranormal group in the UK. They've been fortunate enough to go all over the world and investigate. They're on TV, they're on Sky channels, they're broadcasted all across the US now, in the UK, and they created this. So we've just had the name called Barbara come through.
Unknown.
And unknown. Barbara, are you here with me this evening? Is there a spirit here called Barbara? Was you a nurse? 40. It's just come through saying 40. Is there 40 spirits here with me?
Cenotaph.
I would like to communicate with each and every one of you if that's possible. And guys, let me know in the comments real quick if you can hear me clearly or if I need to turn the volume up or anything. We. So that sounds like it's the beginning of a sentence. We what? Is there something that you would like to tell me?
Growl.
We growl. So it's just come through saying we growl. Okay, spirits, could you growl for me? Could you growl?
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Congratulations on what? See, now we're actually communicating.
Forgotten.
No, you're not forgotten, spirits. You are not forgotten. That is why I'm here now talking with you. You may feel like you are forgotten, but I can promise you now
Grieve.
you are not. Yes, grieve. There is a lot of grieve. Guys, can you hear this? Yeah, it's a bit choppy, but I hear
Zombie.
you. Spirits, you will never be forgotten.
Month.
Month. Could you tell me what month we're in? So if the next word comes through is February, I'm going to shit it.
Low.
I can hear. Thank you. Listening close. Yeah, listen closely. We could hear something.
Apologies.
What are you apologising for, spirits? Juno, if you're here, mate, could you make that REM pod go off for me down there?
Butter.
Someone made it go off earlier. Could you make it go off for me?
1828.
1828. So we're getting a lot of dates coming through now. I'm going to put that down there for a minute. That was me knocking that ball, by the way. Did that just say? I thought it said like something company, but it didn't. So I know like they had like different squads and different regiments and companies and stuff. God, my hands are cold. I might have to go back to the car in a minute, guys, and get my gloves. What was that? That was a crack over there. Spirit, was that you? Did you just make a knocking noise? So the thing is as well, guys, right, is obviously you have to appreciate I'm in the middle of the woods here, completely on my own. There's going to be a lot of animals around as well. So creaks and cracks and stuff like that. It could just be, you know, horses, ponies, deers, whatever. You know, birds up in the trees and stuff. But it still makes you a bit on edge, I'll tell you that. And that thing isn't spitting out any more words. It went nuts for a minute and then it's sort of died off. It's afternoon for me. Oh, okay. So yeah, you got Private Fred Vincent Bigelow, North Nova Scots Highlanders, killed in action on the 7th of June 1944, aged 18. That's crazy. That's Juno, by the way, guys. There's another one here, and there's also some Polish stuff, and it is well looked after. I will give them their due. It is well looked after. What does that want to say there? We will remember them, Mick and Kaylee. So there is people that do visit here, and you know, they are still remembered, and they're never truly forgotten. That's me, guys, setting off the REM pod. I just want to make sure that REM pod over there was still working. Let's see if this wants to say Scott. As soon as I picked it up, guys, it said Scott. Hello from North Korea. Hello, welcome. Bloody hell, that's a long way away. So is there a spirit here called Scott? Would you like to communicate? Is there anything that you would like to come and say to me, Scott? I'm gonna put this REM pod back up here, guys. Because I just don't want it getting too wet on the floor. Manuel.
Made.
Manuel made what? What did Manuel make? It's very hard when you're on your own to come up with questions and stuff like this and that for the spirits. When I've got Carl here with me, it's a little bit easier. We've got a couple of more bits of equipment. I just thought because it's just me coming on my own tonight, I wouldn't bring too much with me. Just some K2s, a couple of REM pods and some balls. I do have... what else do I have in my bag? I do have my my voice recorder, my EVP recorder. So depending on the wind, if that dies down a little bit later on, I might do a EVP session. What did I just kick? I just kicked something on the floor there. Probably just a stone or something. So Fred, Scott, Juno, are you here with me this evening? That wind is really picked up, guys. Really picked up. So mate, what I'm going to do, because I haven't got any, there's no one in here tonight as of yet, I'm going to set you as a mod so you can look after the chat for me, because I'm trying to keep my hands in my pockets as much as I possibly can. I've got to go back to work now, but I'll watch a replay later tonight. No worries, Jonathan. Thank you so much for joining us, mate. Have a good rest of your shift, and I'll holler at you a little bit later on, bud. Better get your gloves. I know, KK, right? It is absolutely Baltic, man. My fingers are freezing. My fingers are frozen. I'll brave it for a little while longer. I'll give it another 5 minutes, and I will go and get me gloves because my hands are so goddamn cold. When I go and get my gloves, guys, what I'll do is I'll put the phone down here on the tripod, and just leave you recording, leave you facing this for 5 minutes while I go and get my gloves. My car's only parked up over the road there. I keep looking at the car, actually thinking that's got heaters, but
1910.
1910. Is there anyone here from 1944? Is there anyone here from the war? See, another thing as well, guys, is a lot of witchcraft and that took place out here as well. So it's not just, this soldiers' memorial thing. It was absolutely rife with activity over the years. Loads and loads and loads of documents and documentaries on the TV about where I am this evening. It's well known. Deborah, thank you, Deborah, for coming through. Guys, what I'm going to do, okay, is 1865. So I'm getting a lot of dates coming through. And earlier on, it did say 40. So I don't know, was that someone's age, or was that how many spirits are here? And they're trying to tell me, all the dates that they were alive or died. But guys, what I'm going to do, just for a moment, okay, it's not going to be ideal, this, and I don't really hope my phone does not fall off. But let me try and switch this up to the tripod. Oh, if my phone falls off, I'm not going to be happy. Well, actually, do you know what I'm going to do, guys? I'm going to pop you on the floor for a minute, because I just do not want my phone to fall. So you can see that, guys. What I'll do is I'll leave this device next to my phone, so if any names or words come through, I can cross-reference it in a minute with you. And I'm just going to go and get my gloves first, so I'll be back in a minute. Thank you guys for sticking around. I had to go get me gloves. Let's drop this volume out a bit. There we go. Yeah, thank you for sticking around, guys. feel a little bit better now. I've got my gloves on. So, do we have anything coming from there?
Wink.
Heirloom and wink. Okay. Hi, Shan. Hi, Betty. Thank you for coming in.
Monica.
Monica. So I'm getting a lot of female names, which is quite unusual considering I'm in, you know, most soldiers were preliminary men back then. But I do know, obviously, there was a lot of females who...
Cacophony.
Cacophony. That's the second time that word's come through tonight. If anyone knows what the word cacophony means, could you let me know, please? It's spelled Cacophony. If you could let me know what that means, that'd be handy. Yeah, but I do know that there was a lot of women who served as either cooks, maids, nurses and doctors and stuff like that. So that could be why. Is there any female spirits out here who are still treating the injured and the wounded from the war? Any soldiers that were brought back over here from World War II? Are you still here being treated?
Corporeal.
I've got the word corporeal coming through. Is there a corporal here? Is that what you mean? I know Private Fred and Private Juno. I know that you're both here. I absolutely beg you to come forward and touch that REM pod and show everybody that it did go off earlier. Guys, I will be putting up a short, okay, or a couple of shorts, because I was here just calling out before I went live just to try and get some shorts. And that REM pod was going off along with, there's a car coming, so I'm just going to turn my light off.
Tragedy.
Tragedy, yes. Mixture of sounds. That's right, KK. But yeah, look, guys, so as I said earlier, there is a main road up there. But I am very much alone. Other than that, Alicia, you might get the odd car come past. But other than that, I mean, if you can see the sky is a different colour over there, that's where the closest town is. It's probably 3 or 5 miles away, I would have thought, something like that.
Incredible.
Incredible. Is it incredible that I'm here talking to you? Could you please talk to us and tell us your story? Could you tell us through this device that you was in the war? Could you say war or Normandy or battle? Would that be okay? Harsh and alarming sounds. Oh, okay. That's a bit strange. Spirits, are you going to make some sounds out here for me this evening? Could you show yourself on this camera? I know I'm here alone tonight. It's probably a stupid thing to say, but you're more than welcome to come and touch me, spirits, as long as you're not going to harm me. If you can come and touch me, tap me on the shoulder, let me know that you're here with me. I promise you I'm not going to hurt you. I will probably freak out and it'll probably scare you, but I'm not here to harm you. See, all of a sudden that's just like tapping out. I know the wind's picked up, but... Is there a spirit over there hoisting the flag?
Desperate.
Desperate? What are you desperate for? Is there a spirit here touching the flag? So guys, if there's anyone at home watching now, if there's any questions that you would like me to ask, we see if we can get a response through that device that I'm using from Ghost Dimensions. That would be pretty cool. Thank you for sending the hearts in the chat, guys. I really do appreciate that. If you can you please double tap the screen, subscribe to our channel, please. We've got some amazing content coming up this year. We've got a lot of big, decent locations that we're going to later in the year. The next big one is in February, sorry, the 22nd. I'm hoping that we might be able to get out on location before that, go to a cemetery, church, etc. But 22nd of February, guys, we are going to Wiltshire, and we're going to the Old Town Hall. I think we're going to be there from 9 o'clock at night till 2 o'clock in the morning. Something right around that time frame. And I know obviously we've got, you know, the community hall this year that we can go and do as well. We've been invited back to go and do a full night's investigation. So it could be a 24-hour sleepover one at the haunted pub. So we do have a lot planned this year. I know that we want to go back to the Neolithic tombs as well. They're like 5,500 years old. And last time we were there, we had stones being thrown. We had voices, shadows, stuff like that at these tombs. They're always good to us. So hopefully we'll be able to capture something good again when we go back there. We always seem to capture a lot there. Spirits, could you step away from them K2s for a moment and come and touch one of the other pieces of equipment? I'm just going to check, guys, just to make sure that it's not me being an idiot and I haven't turned these balls on. No, right, so that one's on. Oh, I'm going to lose it. So that one's on. I know that one's on because that one was going off earlier. And yeah, this one is on as well. So obviously that's me playing with them balls. REM pods should still both be working and be switched on, which they are. We have got several REM pods, but I only bought 2 tonight because I know it's only a small location. It's only me on my own out here tonight, so I thought I didn't need to bring too much. But like I said, that one right there, that was going off earlier on, which was pretty cool. So spirits, obviously, like I said earlier, I've bought this. What was that? I just heard something then, guys. It sounded like, I don't know. To me, it sounded like a whistle or something like that, like a female whistle or something. I'm really not sure what that was. I tell you what, mate, you wouldn't want to be falling down there. That's a long way. But I just heard something. I'm not too sure what it was. Alright, it could have been an owl. It could have been a bird, but I'm not too sure what it was. There's a plaque there as well, I didn't know that. William. Oh, that ball was just going off, guys. Spirits, could you make that ball go off again for me, please? William, was that you? Did you make the ball go off as soon as I said your name? How strange was that? You felt scared. I'm starting to get a little bit nervous out here. William, could you make that ball go off? I mean, the K2s are going right. Let's go pitch dark for a minute. William, if you're here with me, Could you touch the round ball that's in front of that device that's lighting up now? It's not William. Who is it? Who do you think it is? But I definitely heard like a female sound. Like, there you go. Guys, did you hear that? Yeah, K2s are absolutely flying. They are. Guys, did you just hear that sound? It was like a screeching sound. I know the thing's banging on that pole up the top there, but it's not that, because I've been hearing that before I even set up. That was more like woo, woo. Yeah, you heard it. A dog, possibly, but out here I doubt it very much. Maybe, yeah, maybe it could be a dog. Hey, native white man. Hey, Sean. How are you, bud? Thank you for coming in this evening. So, guys, obviously, I've been running 40 minutes now. I'm gonna try and stay live for at least an hour. I'm hoping to get 2 hours, but obviously, it depends on how quickly my battery goes. Depends on how much this wind picks up as well, because it is chilly. It is really, really chilly. You know, I'm not sure if we're forecast any rain or not, but obviously the sky is jet black anyway. But I did have a couple of spots on the car. Mint live. Thank you, Dark Light Paranormal. Appreciate you so much. But yeah, I heard like two sounds that were very similar to each other. And obviously, like I said, we sat out here in the middle of the bloody forest on my own. I wish Carl would just turn up. Well, actually, I wish he would turn up, as long as he let me know he was coming. If he just randomly started walking out of the bushes, he'd probably get a slap. William or Fred, are you still here? See, I've had nothing on that device. I wonder if did I turn it off?
There.
Yeah, I did. There you go. It's back on. There. So as soon as I turn it back on, it says there. What's there? Are you there? Are you here with me? I would have my light off. Yeah, I do keep... I mean, look, I could turn it off, but...
2005.
2005. I do keep turning it off, but... This is what you're going to see, guys, and you're not going to see much.
Potion.
So this is why I have the camera light on for you guys, so you guys can still see the screen. And if you're on about this light, this is just for... This is just for me, you know, if I hear or see anything, then, yeah, it's just handy to have a torch. There is another car coming, so I will just completely go dark for a minute, because, like I said, I don't want anyone stopping, talking to me, or anything like that, you know. It's... They should just move on. They should just drive straight past. There you go, look. They'll just drive straight past. That's only the second car. The whole, you know, I've been here 45 minutes. And that's only the second car that's drove past. So you can see how remote this place actually is. That's why I said... But recording a video, I understand having it on. Yeah, that's why I said it's not William. So somebody recent, 2005. Was it somebody who passed away from a car accident? That's not a bad shout, actually, because you do hear reports in the local newspapers of a lot of car accidents that have gone on. Is there a spirit here that died in a car accident? Could you let me know in this device that I've got in my hand? If you could let me know whether you died in a car crash or not. Or a motorbike. Or a lorry, truck, something like that. Could you let me...
Missing.
Watching. It just says it's watching. Okay. Are you watching me, wondering why I'm here? If you're watching me, the reason why I'm here is to try and communicate with you. If you know that you've passed over, or even if you don't know that you've passed over, if you would like to communicate with me, feel free by touching some of this equipment. If you can see this equipment, go up near it. Some of them will just make a sound. I'll show you. Some of them will make a sound like this. You just need to go up near it and touch it, but it won't harm you. The other toys that I've got out, they won't make a sound. They'll just light up different colours. So please feel free. Do you know that you've passed away? Yeah, no, that's it, Phoenix. You know, some people, some spirits, well, me and Carl have been doing this long enough now that, you know, we're fully aware that there is a lot of spirits, and they, unfortunately, they don't know that they have passed on. You know, and it's quite sad to think. Denigrate. I just had the word denigrate come through. Yeah, they don't know that they've passed on, and it must be so sad and heartbreaking for them to think that everything is still, you know, everything's still normal to them. Everything's running smoothly for them, you know, and it's sad. It is sad. And the wind's kind of died down a little bit because the flag isn't moving as much. So I'm hoping that the wind will stay died down a little bit, because I'm telling you guys, it's bloody freezing.
Cute.
Cute. It's just come through saying cute. I hope you're not referring to me being cute, spirits, because that's far from the truth. But whatever floats your boat, I guess. So guys, you can see now that there's another car coming down the path. But this is what I mean. So they're very far and few between the vehicles out here. You know, you really don't get many vehicles out here. It's so off the beaten track. The motorway actually runs the whole way, you know, around the outskirts of it all. So far and few between the vehicles out here. But then, you know, you could have someone out here from like the bloody Jeepers Creepers movie, you know, start ramming you off the road in their little van and shit. Right, guys, what I'm going to do is I'm gonna put the neck. Get. I'm going to have to. Yeah, that's right. Ed Green.
41.
41. 41 what? I'm going to turn this device off, spirits, and I'm going to put something different on. See that K2 then? It just stopped. And then it went back on. Put this car. 41 years old. Yeah, you never know, Sean. Fire. Did you die by fire? Did you die in the aeroplane crash? I know that there was an aeroplane crash out here. How many people died in the aeroplane crash? 10. Is that 10 spirits? I swear it just said fire again. Was there 10 people who died in that plane crash? 10 soldiers? 53, it's just said. Dr. Snorkel, if you can't understand that we're not disrespecting it, we're actually trying to communicate with them to help tell their story, then please don't be here anymore, and can one of the moderators remove him, please, or her. Thank you. So how many spirits died in that plane crash? Where is the ghost? I want to see its form. You and me both, Nick. That's why I'm here. I'm here so I can try and communicate and see if I can capture anything like that. Be careful what you wish for. Yeah, no, I know, but I've been here doing this long enough now. I do try and keep myself protected. Me and Carl. If there is a spirit here, could you show yourself in front of this camera? Could you walk past the screen right now? Show everyone at home. Did the ghost ever play Roblox? Can you ask him? That's okay, mate. Not a problem. No worries. You should go to Cholton Park. Where's that, Raven? Is that in the UK or the US or? Do it. It just said do it. That was a female voice coming through saying do it. Do what? What do you want me to do? Could you walk past this light, cast your shadow? It just said yes. Guys, did you hear that? Can you hear that device over there, guys? Let me know if you can hear it or not. Oh, the K2 just went flying. See, that's the problem now, is the wind is starting to pick up again. What I'm going to do is lay the K2s down, actually, because I don't want them getting broke. Because they're not expensive to replace, but it's inconvenient, you know, if they break. See, that one's just turned off now. It is still running, look guys, you can see it's just slowed itself down a wee bit. Yes, I hear. Oh, okay. So is there any serviceman here that wants to communicate with me this evening before I go home? Did they just say some do? I'm not sure what that quite said. That didn't sound very nice. I do love tiny cemeteries. Yeah, it is nice. we do go to some big places as well, like big cemeteries, and it's kind of hard to get around the whole place, you know. Could you go and step near that device that you can talk through and touch the device that's next to it, please? Would that be okay? Or there's a device over there, that REM pod. Could you go and touch that? I wonder if it, instead of having all the equipment in the same place, if I move it around a bit, maybe put that up there, maybe see if that makes a difference at all to anything. I don't know. God, the wind is definitely getting cold. I don't know what the temperature is out here at the moment, but 2 hours out here might be a struggle tonight because I am frozen to the bone. Nigel, did you just say Nigel? Is there a spirit here called Nigel? See, what I don't want to do is step over here. There is other stuff down there that I want to read, but I don't want to be disrespectful and stand over there. You know, that's why this wooden barrier has been put there, so you can't, you know, step over it and stuff like that. What did you just say? The spirits can do? The spirits can do what? What can the spirits do? Use all of your energy. Use the equipment's energy. Step forward. That K2 down there is going bananas. See, I wonder, guys, what I'm going to do is switch up. There's a lot of activity going on them K2s, so see if that makes a difference to anything. Could you make that ball light up for me, please? Cedar Creek Cemetery is small but bigger than this one. Okay. Nick, from what spirit can share, they don't always go to heaven, as they were taught to fear death and all manner of sins intend to prevent crossing over. They are not taught. They will have free will. Yeah, no. So if there's any spirits here that do want to communicate with me before I finish up for the evening, if you want me to stay, could you make one of the devices go off for me, please? Could you touch one of the balls or touch one of the REM pods for me, please? Like I said, I didn't bring... Yeah, one, I did hear that, Raven. Please use all of your energy, whatever energy you could muster up. And come and touch one of my balls, touch one of the REM pods. There's one up there. They're not going to harm you. I promise you they won't harm you. I just said boo. If you really want to scare me, spirit, then touch one of the devices, make it go off, then I know that you're here with me. Ball, it's just said ball again. Could you go and touch the ball? If you don't know what it is, it's this thing here. This thing here, spirits. If you can go near that and touch it, make it go off. If you could do that for me, please, that would be amazing. I think I heard one say Jim. Okay. Is there a spirit here called Jim? Jim! My God, how loud was that? Did you hear that? Jim, are you here? Sean, did you hear that? My camera's gone blurry for absolutely no reason now. Why is the camera gone so blurry? Look how blurry the camera's gone. Right, let's come back. I use Spirit Box and the GT steering my communication. Okay. It just definitely said Jim. Marley. Maybe gin. I tell you, I could use some gin right now and a nice cup of tea. That'll warm me up a little bit. It's bloody freezing out here. I heard Jim and then possibly John. Oh, okay. Well, I'm hoping that in the next... it's my birthday in the next couple of weeks. So I'm hoping that I might be able to try and get like an SB7 or something like that. Something that's just a little bit more updated, a little bit more high tech. But as you can appreciate, they don't make the equipment very cheap in the paranormal. And obviously me and Carl, you know, we've bought lights, cameras, the K2s, the REM pods, the sensibles, the robot, the bear. The EVP machine was over 120 something quid. Just on it all adds up so quickly, and then you've got to pay for locations and petrol, and oh my God, it's just never ending. Absolutely never ending. Gin joints of the 20s. What kind of tea? Just a nice cup of Yorkshire tea. Nice cup of Yorkshire tea or some nice PG tips. That'll do me right now. Tiny little splash of milk and 1 sugar. So if you could start making that up, Sean, I'll be over in about 18 months to get it. Hey, brothers, spirit brothers, and everyone in the chat. I'm late. That's okay, Tim. No worries, bud. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate you so much for being here. I'm not going to be here too much longer as it's getting very, very cold. I'm going to try and be... I said I wanted to get an hour to 2 hours. I've been live now an hour and 4 minutes, hour and 5... Excuse me, hour and 4, hour and 5 minutes. I'm going to try and run it to at least an hour and 20. And yeah, just get, you know, because obviously I drove a long way to be here. So if I can get at least another 20 minutes or so, I'll be happy. 15, 20 minutes, and you never know what might come through. But that K2 over there keeps going. It does keep going off. That one there kind of died down a little bit. You can't even see it on the screen now. Spirits, could you step near that K2 again? Thank you. Every time I turn the light off and turn the light back on, it goes blurry, so I have to put this torch back on to make the... April. Spirits, how long have you been passed over for? Did you die in the war, or did you die more recently than that? That sounded like a child. Is there any children spirits out here? It is a child, April. Yeah, you never know, Raven. That's just said yep as soon as I said that. If there's a child spirit out here, please don't be alarmed. I'm not going to harm you. But if you go and touch one of these balls down there on the floor, they'll make pretty colours for you. So by the way, don't forget that little patch has been around a long time before that exit. What is that noise? There was something over there. That sounded like a footstep. That did sound like footsteps then, but then, like I said, I'm in the middle of the woods. It could have been an animal. That's me setting the REM pod off, by the way. But yeah, no, Raven, you're 100% correct. This place has been here hundreds of thousands of years before this cemetery thing was built here, you know. It's been a hell of a long time. Oh, okay, I think I know what you mean though. But yeah, I'm not too sure whether I just heard footsteps or not. Like the thing is when you're out in the middle of the woods as well, you know, it's dead quiet. You are going to hear things. Spirits, I'm going to be here about another 10 minutes or so. If there's anything that you would like to do or say before I leave, now's your time to do and say it. Yep. Girl. It just said girl again. You never know what existed there beforehand. That's 100% correct, you know? 100% correct. But I do know, back in the early 80s, so that's actually quite recent, really. We're only talking, what, 35, 40 years ago. All of this woodland that you see here, the whole lot of it, it was all burnt down to a crisp. It was a massive, massive wildfire. And it all got burnt down. But this has hundreds and hundreds of years of history, thousands of years of history. Did I just say fuck you? Spirit, are you trying to be disrespectful to me now? I've never heard a swear word come through that ever, so I'm not sure if it was or not, but it sounded like it. It's where they connected to, so it could be anywhere. But 100% Dark Light, 100%. I think it did. F you. Do you know what? I think it did as well. Spirit, do you not want me here? Do you want me to leave? Whoa, them car lights are bright, you know. Look how bright they are. Jesus Christ, they're bloody bright, them ones. Oh, turn your bloody lights down, man. Fucking hell. Can't see shit. The spirit is cussing you. Yeah, you know that, Tim. Spirits, why are you cussing me? I come here to be polite and respectful. If I'm disturbing you, let me know and I'll leave. I'll be respectful. If you don't want me here, I will leave. If you make one of them balls light up for me, or if you make that REM pod go off, I will leave. I will leave you in peace. I can feel an old gentleman there watching. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. Probably Pedo Pete or something over in the trees. Seriously though, Spirit, if you don't want me here and I'm disturbing you, I really don't want to outstay my welcome. I'm not that guy. So if you want me to leave, if you make one of the balls light up for me, make the REM pod go off, then I will totally respect that. I will shut down the live. I will pack up all my bits, and I'll leave you to it. But if you want me to stay for a little bit longer and you want to communicate, then please don't swear at me. Did I just hear what I thought I heard? What did you hear, Raven? Let me know. There's another car coming now, and this one's driving extremely slow. You're live on YouTube. Please flash your lights. Say hello. I don't know why he's driving so slow. One said my name. Oh, really? Hi and hi, everyone. Hi, chatting show. Thank you for coming in. Spirits, did you say the name Raven? Did you say the name Raven? Let's say yeah or Could you say it again? Could you say my name? My name's Daryl. Well, a lot of people call me Daz. Could you say Daz? That just say get out. I'm pretty sure that said get out. If you want me to get out, like I said, I will leave you in peace. If you can make one of these balls light up for me. Or if you can say, Daz, get out, then I'll leave. See, I'm getting a lot of stuff coming through saying, like, stop, leave, stuff like that. But they're not actually doing what I'm asking them to do for me to leave. I said I'd leave them in peace if they touch one of the balls or something. So maybe some want me to leave and some don't. Maybe the ones that don't are preventing the ones that do from touching stuff. I have no idea if that's even possible in the spirit world. But I'm going to be leaving here shortly anyway. Daz, it's going to cuss you again. Yeah, it probably will. Can you cuss me out again, Spirit? Could you cuss me out? Tell me to F off? It said yeah. Go on then, Spirit. I'll let you one more time if that's your kind of thing. Yes, touch the balls. They're over there. Go and touch the balls. I just said touch ball. I swear to God I just said touch ball. If you can touch the ball, touch the ball. Like I said, I'll be leaving there in a minute anyway because I am freezing my tits off. So if there's anything that you want to say or do, please say and do it now. I'm going to be here another 5 minutes. It did say touch ball. Yeah, it did. Five more minutes, spirits, I'm going to be here. It's too cold now. It really is too... Even with my gloves on, my hands are absolutely frozen. Yeah, touch it. It did say touch ball. Yeah, it did, KK. Come on, please touch the ball before I leave. Touch the ball. This is the ball. Please touch it. See, all it does is that. It will light up pretty colours. It will not harm you. I've been here an hour and... Well, I started filming. I've done a little bit of filming before I come live, so I've probably been here an hour and a half. And I haven't harmed you, and I won't harm you. I'm going to be leaving in a minute, spirits. Yeah, just say shut up. I swear to God it says shut up. I think it's top. I think they've told me to F off and shut up, you know. Cold. It is very cold, native. The ghost lady I saw, I asked her for the time. So I don't know what's the difference between spirits as orbs. Come on, spirits. I'm going to be here another 5 minutes. And I'm going to go and find a McDonald's or something and get me a nice cup of tea. Cool as hell. Thank you, Susie. Appreciate you. Right, what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to put a couple of bits of equipment away. See if I can sort this bloody tripod out. It does my nutting. See, I think it's that cold, guys. Even the tripod is frozen. Right, that's it. Hi, Peter. Hi, Peter. Hi, Peter. Right, I'm just going to put some of this equipment away. So whilst I'm doing that, I'm going to pop you just down there on the floor so you can still kind of see what's going on a bit. I don't know. It's just said I don't know, guys. So I'll put some bits away, and I'll pop the rest of it in my bag in a minute. Actually, whilst let me pop you there for a minute, guys, so I can put my stuff away. I don't want to forget that. Spirits, I've enjoyed talking with you this evening. I have enjoyed talking with you this evening, Spirits. I do appreciate your time. And if it wasn't if it wasn't so cold, I would like to stay here a little bit longer, but unfortunately it's freezing. Before I do go, if there's anything that you would like, if you would like to say goodbye to me, then you can feel free to go and touch that REM pod over there and the ball. This is the ball and this is the REM pod. If you could touch that for me, just to say goodbye to me, then I would appreciate you. If you don't want to say goodbye to me, that's absolutely fine as well. I would never force you to do anything. It said bye, yeah. But guys, yeah, I'm going to be packing up now and heading on home. It's absolutely freezing cold. I am so cold. So I'm going to go put the sat nav on in the car, go and find me a nice McDonald's or something. God, look, it's that dark out here that I'll turn the camera on, you can't even see my face. But guys, listen, I do appreciate each and every single one of you for coming in tonight. Really do appreciate it. Can I turn that light? Oh, there you go, I'll just hold it, it's a bit better. Yeah, I do appreciate each and every single one of you coming in tonight. I hope that Carl gets better soon. Obviously he wasn't feeling too well, so I just wanted to get out the house. I wanted to get get a couple of hours underneath our belts, you know, and try and climb that YouTube ladder, as it were, and try and make something of ourselves, you know, because we've put an awful lot in to just let it die. But thank you to absolutely every single one of you who have come in this evening. If you haven't already, please hit the like button. Please leave a comment, subscribe, share us out. You all mean the absolute world to us. Without you guys, this channel wouldn't be as successful as what it already has been. So that's a big thumbs up to you for coming in. But yeah, guys, all that's left to say from us here is stay warm, stay safe, and stay on the hunt, guys. We'll see you on the next one. Bye bye, everyone. Thank you so much for coming in. Good night, everybody.